Hello.
Hey everybody,
Where are we at?
we're at Jojoba and just outside of Temecula, California.
Yeah, we've never been out this way before, but it's about 30 miles east of Temecula.
Yep.
If you know where that is. It's still
Which is about, 30, 40 miles north of San Diego.
Yeah. So it took us about an hour and a half to get here, which is kind of long. So between here and, say, Orange County. So I wanted to check in. We have some video. It's been a long time. We haven't made a video since February, but that's frankly because we don't do any, and we're not doing anything. We're just kind of hiding out until spring. And of course it's already sprung. But we're here in the San Diego area until Brianna's graduation, which is
3 weeks? 2 weeks?
yeah, something like that, 16th of May. It's April 28th now. So we're at a really nice park, actually. It's an Escapees Park. And we recently became members, and we decided, what the heck, we saw there was one up here by Temecula, and it's beautiful, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if you can see all these golf carts.
Yeah.
Golf carts speed by all the time. But it's a huge resort. They have everything, all the amenities, and you can see the mountains in the background. It's just gorgeous. So anyway, so I wanted to fill in what we've been doing. At the end of February, we went to Hot Springs to Oaklawn. And we met up with Lacey and Mickey and
Garland Gentry.
and Garland and Gentry. And we stayed at the RV park there at the Finish Line RV. We'd never been there before. Well, it's new. But, and that was okay.
Yeah, a little expensive, but nice, and not a lot of amenities or thrills and frills, but it was nice and close to the park, and yeah, it was decent.
Yeah. And it was fun being all together.
Absolutely.
And so after we left there, we were going up to Connors because it was our grandson Kanan's birthday. So we spent time in Broken Arrow. And so I have some video and pictures of Oaklawn and when we were at Connors in Broken Arrow. And there you'll get to see Kanan breakdancing at Chuck E.
Oh, at
Cheese.
Chucky, yes.
And anyway, he's just too cute for words. So, and then, where'd we go?
We came back towards California to get
That's
Riley.
right. That's right. So, from, most of March we spent out in the desert.
Yep.
Again, out Sedona area. I have a few pictures of that. And then,
Quartzsite.
yeah, down the Quartzsite. And then we picked up granddaughter Riley in San Diego, and we went to Grand Canyon. So she was on spring break, so we went ahead and took advantage of, can't go anywhere when it's cold anywhere else, and so Grand Canyon seemed pretty logical, and it was beautiful weather. And I think she enjoyed it, as much as a teenager could enjoy anything with her grandparents.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah. So then we went out to, we were in Williams and then drove up to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. And then we went out to Kingman and drove over to the west rim. And that's where we took a what?
Helicopter ride.
Yeah.
Helicopter ride down into the Grand Canyon, landed, did a pontoon ride up the Colorado River, learned some interesting facts, and then got a helicopter ride back out of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
A bomb.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was really cool. And then we
Dropped her off.
we dropped her off. We stopped in Palm Springs hoping to.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
yeah, be able to ride the tram up. But God, the wind was crazy.
30, 40 mile an hour winds, and it was getting worse, so we just opted out of that and left the day early so we wouldn't be succumb to the winds trying to get the trailer out of there. And as it was a little sketchy, but we made it.
Yeah, so we had to opt out of that and then just went back to San Diego and dropped Riley off and spent about a week there in El Cajon at the Elks Lodge there. And then we drove up here. And so we're here until the 9th of May, and then we go up to Oceanside and then back down for my niece's graduation at San Diego State. And then we're out of here.
Yep.
And we start our summer trip.
We'll explore the Northwest.
Yeah, that's the big adventure. And did anything significant happen during these last 2 months? I don't know.
I think Riley was the significant part, and she was a trooper.
Yeah, hanging out with us and doing whatever.
I think that was it.
I think
Because
so
you got
too.
January hanging out with Mark and all that, right?
Yeah.
So we did all that. So yeah, I think that's it. That's why you don't have a whole lot of videos out right now.
And whatever I've forgotten, I'm going to slip into the video anyway. And so just wanted to pop in and say hi. And
As Kanan would say, don't forget to like and subscribe.
evidently he watches YouTube a lot.
I love it, love it, love it. Thanks, guys.
All right, bye. Hi, I'm back again because I remembered something. We were trying to go over what we've been doing over the last couple of months. And we did replace the floors in the RV.
Yep.
And why did we do that?
Because Robin wanted to. Took out the old vinyl and replaced it with the vinyl plank flooring.
Yeah, we had to find the thinnest because, it's all about weight. So,
Weight, and you got slides come over it. And
yeah.
There's a
all
few
that.
different factors that you got to worry about. But yeah,
And,
so 2 mil. It's not real thick, but
And it was relatively cheap and easy to
pretty
do.
straightforward, yeah.
Yeah, he just, we had to make the cuts and the corners were a little bit tough, but all in all, it looks so much better. And so I think you'll see before and after pics. But we went with the darker wood. That's what I prefer. But I think it looks so much better.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Bye again.
Bye.
Well, that sucks.
It broke the blade.
Yeah. Will you give me another one up there?
Okay. Hey, that looks like your last piece.
Second to the last.
Second to the
You keep
last.
forgetting about that slide.
Oh no, I didn't forget.
Then we got second to the last piece.
Yeah, but that one by the slide is just little.
It's the little ones that kick our ass.
Yeah. And we finished up our closet yesterday, and he's finishing up the master bath today.
Yeah, go team.
Yeah. I'll take a picture when it's all done.
Cool.
Okay, so I want to kind of document how the floor turned out. Looks pretty good, huh? And we kind of put up the quarter round on the floor edges, and that turned out good. And then did the bathroom, or laundry room. That turned out good. And then the entryway, I still got to get some kind of mat there because we just traipse in dirt every time we come in. And then the bathroom here. And the closet area. Pretty cool, huh? And we think it turned out pretty good. So much better than it was. You really don't appreciate how pretty something is until you have it and you go, oh, how did I live with that other crap? We're driving into Sedona. I hope you can see the red of those rocks. Pretty impressive in person. Isn't that pretty? They're well fed.
Well, now you better. That's a ball python. His name is Friendly. Is that a horse? No.
They see ultraviolet, so they see colors brighter.
That one is actually a natural color.
And different
The guy
variations.
you have right here, this is also a painting type. But this one's actually unique because there's only one place in the world where you find this one. There's a canal in Florida. Only place you find this kind of
Red tail. That's why he's a Colombian red tail boa.
See the guy, and like the guy back here.
Here we are. We're going to be leaving Sedona. He's coming by to pick me up. We look pretty big, huh? Are you ready?
Ready. Strong, third last, Rubicon is second to last. And for the outside post, here's Paxton coming up through the gate. We're ready to go. Strong is in the back of the back. As they approach the back stretch run here. Battle on the lead. It's a contentious stage. Charlon outside for the half-length lead. Makes his final seat. Gets a breather. Backs away just a little bit. In second. Now there's a space in three. Rivetage the gray. Pure Union finds an opening between horses and gets closer. Is level third with the gray Rivetage. They mount Greg down on the inside.
Can you say hi to Chucky?
I know. Oh, look.
You break dancing? Whoa! Don't pull it here. Don't pull it here.
Bye, Chucky. Tell him bye. Bye, Chucky.
From the front, so you get the expression. Now she got her backside. Yeah.
Oh my God.
She said this isn't real.
Just a projection.
All right, let's go out there. Not too far.
We'll be on trial for
Negligent grandparents trial.
Oh, like that Knicks girl that we saw last night?
Well, all I see is hair. This is just a movie.
Oh. We're waiting for the snack.
Here's the mules, mule train. Hello. Hello. just doing a movie, so.
Just a movie stuff.
Did-
guess that's fine.
Did you like the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, that's really nice.
And did you like the activities?
Yeah.
Did you like Lake Havasu? And you're probably going, which one was that?
The greatest Renaissance fair in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Did you like playing Nintendo?
yeah, that was the best part.
Best part, yeah.
So, did you have a good time, Peepaw?
I had a blast. I'm so glad she hung out with us.
I know that she even wanted to.
Yep. Had an excellent time hanging out with her.
In a couple of years, we're going to be toast, and she won't want to hang out with us.
Hopefully we got a couple left in us.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Well, then we'll chat later.
Bye.
Bye.